seen them, they'll either talk to you or they'll listen. And so that's why we're so heavy laden on our movement, is to get him to listen instead of talking to us. He's completely excelled. Good boy. Good boy. Good morning from Wickersham Canine Ranch in beautiful Marshville, North Carolina. Today we've got Baloo. We're working on basics reintegration and more. Very first thing I'm going to do is shake the leash, let him know he's tethered, and say, hey Baloo, let's heel. I'm going to set him up in forward motion with a 90-degree pivot. Heel. Good boy. That gives us the opportunity to correct the puppy if he doesn't stay parallel left. I'm going to start the target sound. Heel. We should see a little recital effect where he looks at our camera. Heel. Good boy. And when we power through that, he'll get used to. Good. And complete his set. But rule number 1, step off with left. Number 2, always stay in motion. Number 3, rotate and reward at the conclusion of 2 laps. So we're going to run a 3-set pattern. I'm going to reward my dog, quick signal, and then right into it. Heel, left turn, right turn, with a hard pivot. Good boy. So we're setting him up where we have a passive lead. Good boy. Good boy. And we can work pace. Heel. Good. Oh, still looking at the camera. Good boy. Let's go. Nice. It's been a fun, fantastic little puppy to work with. This is a foundation block. Good. For everything that we build on. Good job. A little bit of motion. Again, he's learning parallel left. We're working pack membership. And he's getting an inducive hand signal for sit. Right into it with the target sound and the pivot. Let's go, Baloo. Now you see how he's kind of outside the line a little bit. Just going to very simply pick up the pace. He's watching our backdrops of all the dogs and such. Good boy. So when I picked up the pace, he issued basically a passive little light correction. And he got his little button gear. Let's go. Good job. We're going to rotate and reward and conclude the 3rd repetition pattern. We're starting to look and see yawns of comprehension from the dog. You should look for it as well. All right, Baloo, author. So here we are with Baloo on exercise number 2. And so we're going to start to work on a couple different topics. But the very first is a review of 1. When we get moving, we stay moving. We're going to invert our pivot, and we're actually going to bump the dog with our body. Good boy! And so again, we'll see the footwork. Good boy! And parallel. I can feel him just very gently with the screws on my leg, which is a good thing. So here we are. We're working our left-hand box heel. We hope to take him a minimum of 2 laps. We're outside the turn. 3, 2, 1. We're going to rotate and reward. That's my buddy. I need a set value of 3 so we can remember it. And we're going to step off and do it again. Ready? Number 2, 2, 3, pivot. Good boy. 2. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. Good heel. Good boy. We're going to get him going faster. Churn those steps. Maintaining the handler footwork. Good puppy. Good puppy. Good boy. Pace it down. Good. Soften the turn. Good job. Let's go. I will step in and through if he lags, but no worries. 3 steps outside the turn. I'm going to rotate and reward. Good job, Baloo. Good boy. Knocking out all of his cardio and his foundation blocks for his obedience. Number 3, you see the submissive paw. He's talking to his handler. When he hangs that paw, just a dab. Good boy. Good pivot. Special shout out to Keith and Lisa who helped make this service possible, as well as the helpers, Reese and Bryce. Good, who've helped prep the puppy, and all the staff that help with us on a daily basis. So here we are. We're pivoting, getting our 3rd set value. This is going to teach our puppy not to forge and give us an opportunity, good, to land him exactly where we want him. Good boy. So where we are, we've got 2 exercises down and 2 more to go before we can go have fun. Woo. Go get some water, you need a good boy. So here we are with our 3rd exercise. We call it Friends Leave Heel. Very simply, I'm going to send Baloo from a seated position to a helper. Baloo, ready? Friend. And I'm going to point and bowl him
Hi,
with the
Baloo.
lip.
Hi.
He knows
How
at that
you
point
doing?
to come
You want
up,
a
get
cookie?
touch.
Oh.
A little bit of cookie.
Nice.
Very generous, Mr. Keith, with that
So
cookie.
handsome.
I saw that.
Handsome.
So next, we're going to
Thank
call
you.
his shoulder away with leave it. I give a target sound. Good boy. He's conditioned to do a one piece. Good job. And what he's really doing is he's getting equal amounts of send away and recall. Good. Ready? Friend? At one.
Hi, Baloo. Nice to see you again. Yeah. You want a pet? Or did you want my cookie? Yeah.
So this is
No,
the reason
that's good.
that
There
we
you go.
do exercise 1 and 2, and so is that we can get to 3. And we can condition a puppy that is used to going out and socializing when it's time to socialize and being called back from food and touch. Very powerful stuff here. Third and final, so we can remember, I'm gonna touch the flues and send. Friend?
Hi.
Good
How you
boy.
doing?
Look at those pants
Oh,
tails.
I got a treat this time. There you
Love
go.
it. Touch.
Thank
Note
you.
he is not leaning on the handler because we
Yeah.
started early. Good job. Good job, Fran. Thank you.
Very good.
And
You
so
did
here we
that.
are,
Good
third
boy.
final. Blue, leave it. Calling him away from a pretend cookie. Goodbye. He had his nose to the ground, and he was actually ready to get called back about 5 seconds before we did. Good job, Blue. 3, 2, 1, all through, and away we go. Good, buddy. Now, let's get started. So here we are. We're going to work exercise number 4 with Blue. I'll make me geriatric. Skill set acquisition off of this is going to be a down hand signal, some rudimentary stay. Alright, so the very first thing we're going to do is point and snap. Move them along. Good boy! To a corunda, a bed, anything that we can. Find a delineated space, and then we're going to give a down hand signal, and then we're going to give a signal, and we're watching the shoulder. There, my round, and then my shoulder. And so here's what's going to happen all through the first exercise. We're going to give a signal, my shoulders around, and then the backside signal. Good boy. All right, so what that's going to do, that backside signal, as you saw, when he faulted on one, will help him learn. Good boy. That's a good puppy. Good job. We'll go right into number 2, which should help us. Good boy. That's a good boy. Look at there, conditioned behavior. He's such a good puppy. So, the hard part, again, from the handler's point of view, is the signal, rotation of the hand, and then a backside signal. And so here's a lot of motion, and you see the attention on it. Good. I just see him look right into my eyeball. Good boy. And I'm not ready for him to get up, so I'm showing him presentation of correction, and then I'll soften and give a signal. Good job. So I'm going to return to him. I'm going to get my control environment under control and get to the 3rd repetition. Nice bird. Through. Good boy. Here we go. Here we go. So we're going to get our 3rd repetition. Again, the hard part is not for the puppy to go learn the signals itself. Good boy. What a good job. Nor the fusion. Good boy. Good. No conditioned behavior. But rather, a signal when our body posture rotates, he's pre-programmed to approach. No, we're going to basically help him learn that when I present, good job, the flat of the hand, and a quick little opposition reflex, tugged it, and then a signal. So my dog's reply in the last 15 seconds was a yawn and a lick of his chops on the 3rd repetition. So what that tells me is the puppy understands and that he wants another cookie. So I'm going to return to him, and then behind the scenes we're going to do another 3-set repetition value so as to sharpen the impulse of what we just showed you. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Good. Ah. Ooh, good. So all we're doing is fusing the opportunity to pass through the object with a 1-piece recall, which reloads everything. Good boy. Back through the obstacle. Good boy. And I'm going to do that with each and every obstacle before we start to stack them. All right, so we've got Baloo. He's in at ease position. We've been kind of on a relief station / break. He's just sniffing around the beautiful ranch, learning about his environment. I'm gonna get him, let him get about 40 yards away. I'll find shade, and then I'll pitch her the whistle to call him back. So he's cognizant of the process currently. Good boy! And he will most definitely be ready for recalls and doggy field days in October. Good. We send him out, call him back again. He's fast. We're gonna get the zoomies, but he will load. Good boy! Ooh, he's going. He's got top end speed. See if we can nail the landing. Good boy, good boy. There we go. Whoa. Good job, good job.
Yeah. You are so smart. Yes, you are.
He's got beautiful eyes. Good. All right. Good boy. Threw the second one in the stands over the couch house. Good boy. So prey drop is there, and see how he's dropping it. Simply because we have two objects. Good boy. The landing pad and presentation of the second object.